In the name of the Emperor, finish this! Higher ground, we'll gain the advantage! Continue the assault. Reinforcements are coming. The monolith! We destroy that and this is over! Charge!
The planet Cronus. Beset on all sides by the tides of war, this once quiet colony became a savage battlefield. 7 armies clashed on this one world, each refusing to back down. Each convinced it was in the right. From beneath the sands of Cronus' central desert came the Necrons, ancient machines bent on eradicating all life. But another evil already had its eyes on the planet. From the depths of the warp, the demonic forces of chaos arrived to enforce their claim. To oppose these fearsome powers, the planet's rulers in the Tau Empire sent their elite soldiers and sophisticated battlesuits into the fray. From the mighty Imperium of Man came the Imperial Guard, there to secure Cronus for the glory of the God Emperor. Like a green tide, the Orc Horde descended on Cronus, caring little for others' claims and sowing destruction in its wake. The Eldar, ancient enemies of the Necrons, emerged from their webway to pursue their own agenda on Cronus. And last came the Space Marines, finest and most uncompromising of the Imperium's soldiers. Seeing a world beset by aliens and heretics, they undertook a great purge. A dark crusade had begun. It could only end with the total victory of one of these factions, and the total defeat of all others. The Space Marines of the Blood Ravens chapter arrived on Cronus like the mailed fist of the Emperor. Acting under orders from his chapter master and chief librarian, young brother Captain Davian Thule ordered the Blood Ravens to carry out a thorough purge of this world. The chapter master had told Thule that ancient relics of the chapter were hidden on Cronus. Artifacts from the mysterious early years of the Blood Ravens. These sacred items could not be allowed to fall into alien hands. Captain Thule ordered the withdrawal of the Imperial Guard forces stationed in Victory Bay. But Governor Alexander flatly refused to pull his men back. Thule judged the governor a good man, but had little choice but to send his Space Marines to battle the governor's troops, along with all the other powers on Cronus. The Blood Ravens' willingness to fight soldiers of the Imperium did not go unnoticed. Whispers began that the relics on Cronus were more damning than holy. Only the war's victors would be left to decide the truth of the matter. The Space Marines of the Blood Ravens chapter were well entrenched in their castellum in North Vandia when they finally faced an all-out attack. Utterly unwilling to surrender or retreat any further, the Blood Ravens prepared a mighty defense against the coming assault. Among those defending the keep were Space Marines drawn from the chapter's hallowed First Company. These were the hardened veterans of many crusades, each man ready and able to face down whole squads of enemy attackers. The Blood Ravens on the ground would be further bolstered by fresh troops arriving from the battle barge Litania Fury in orbit around the planet. Only two factors made the Blood Ravens at all assailable in their stronghold. Most critically, the fortress was unable to receive reinforcements directly from orbit. Captain Thule thus had to establish a forward base to receive drop pods and landing craft. Although well defended, this base could be taken. Secondly, the Space Marines had established their base near ancient ruins, which the Ravens claimed held relics of great importance to the chapter. Unwilling to desecrate the space by fortifying it, Thule opened the door to an enemy claiming the area and thus dealing a powerful blow to the normally unbreakable Space Marine morale. The Battle of North Vandia would be one of the bloodiest of the entire war.
The enemy is at our doorstep and thinks he can push us off this world. He is already gloating. He can taste his victory. But what he fails to see is that we will make this his last meal. The Chief Librarian has ordered the purge of this world to protect our chapter's secrets. Are we to retreat with our duty unfulfilled? Are we to let a black mark stain the banner of the Blood Ravens? I say that we will not. I say our enemies will regret the day they ever decided to face us in battle. Our battle barge orbits overhead and will rain the Emperor's holy fury upon our opponents. More of our brothers will come to join the fight. But as ever, our enemy outnumbers us. Each of you must be an army in your own right. Veterans of the First Company, the finest of the entire chapter, stand with us. Let their valor guide your fire into the enemy's heart. Remember that we are Blood Ravens, brothers. We have all sworn to protect fonts of hidden knowledge. Each one of us must fall before handing this word to the enemy. The Emperor is with us. The unknown Primarch is with us. They have come for our blood, but they will drown in their own.
Once a thriving industrial center, by the beginning of the Dark Crusade, the Vandian coast had fallen into disuse. Some factories in the cities were still operational, but other great underground refineries languished under the sands of the coast, long since abandoned as unnecessary by the planet's Tau masters. Whoever gained control of the coast would enjoy a powerful advantage for the rest of the Crusade. With such potent manufacturing facilities, field commanders could requisition more weapons than their foes. Although the local workers never realized it, the mines of Cronus's Hyperion Peaks featured powerful ore refining machines left there by the tech priests of Mars. These ancient ore processing and field manufacturing plants took on a more martial aspect during the Dark Crusade. Indeed, these same devices could, with relative ease, be made to produce military structures, or the processed materials needed to assemble them in the field. Those in control of this facility thus gained the ability to rapidly build forward bases as they pushed across Cronus. The peaks were a difficult battlefield, however. Isolated from standard supply lines, those trying to take the mines were forced to send in a single armored column, ordered to wipe out all enemy structures. Without reinforcements, the tank commanders were on their own. For much of the Dark Crusade, great fleets plied the orbital lanes above the battlefields of Cronus, using their firepower to ground long-range flights. Guardsmen and heretic alike had to fight meter by bloody meter, with great battle fleets exchanging fire across the skies. Trench warfare seemed an immutable fact of life for commanders on the ground. All this changed with the Battle of Pavonis. This spaceport featured an ancient Adeptus Mechanicus tracking system merged with the alien technologies of the Tau Aircast. This system was sensitive enough to plot courses that avoided orbital fire, making strikes deep into enemy territory possible. A tech priest had discovered this technological marvel and left his servitors to examine it in detail. Whichever force was able to recover these bionic servants would gain control of the station and be able to launch strikes across Cronus.
One of the tech priest's servitors. Bring it to our stronghold. Well done, brothers. We've safely recovered a servitor. We will need more to bring the spaceport back online. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. Today, the enemy shall know fear. Take heed, brothers. The enemy is gathering servitors as well.
Orders received, brother.
At your command.
On alert, brothers.
Squad
The enemy must
broken.
be nearby.
Yes, my lord.
Direct us to the enemy.
This day shall be a glorious one
Fear
for the
denies
Imperium.
faith. Let the grenades fly!
This day shall be a glorious
Heresy
one
grows
for the
from
Imperium.
idleness. Maintain attack formation. Fear our wrath. Ever vigilant. Stay vigilant. Heresy grows from idleness. Stay vigilant, brothers. Charge!
Squad morale restored!
The Emperor is with us, brothers. Victory is ours.
Those opposing Warlord Gorgut's headhunters Green Tide faced the same challenge the Tau had faced on Cronus for generations. Pushing the orcs back from the deserts and cities was one thing, but dislodging them from the jungle was another altogether. Even the legendary Tau leader, Commander Farsight, had failed to purge the orc-infested swamps of the Green Coast. Still, a complete purge wasn't necessary to break Gorguts. The Warlord had cobbled together his great horde, or Wa, in the parlance of the alien, from a large number of fractious clans and tribes. So long as the Warlord led the Wa to victory, their clan's loyalty was assured. But with enemies assailing them in their very homes, discontent reared its head among the orcs. Secondary chieftains wondered if they might not make better warlords than Gorguts. With these fissures in the Wa widening, the orcs' enemies struck. They drove deep into the Green Coast, hoping to eliminate Gorguts himself and plunge the Horde into infighting and rebellion. For Warlord Gorguts, the only solution was to crush the attackers under unrelenting waves of orc warriors.
You think you can sneak about without me boys seeing ya? You think you can come for me, Ed?
Orcs is never beaten in battle.
Shut it, you grot! The rest of them are coming and we got to be ready. Tell the boys there's some killing to do. I made them big banners to remind the clans that they better keep their boys in line. I don't want no squigheads looking to fight me when the enemy's right here.
Gorguts is the war boss. Got it, you mudsuckers? This here voicey box let him talk to you. So open your ears.
Listen up, you grots and squids. They's coming for us like we some kind of human kids, but we ain't. We's the orcs, and this here is gonna be one great fight. So get your choppers and your shooters ready, boys, 'cause there's some killing to do. Head crushers, you ready? Foot stompers, you squiggles and such ready? Burner boys, you wanna fight? Rocket Rangers, you in it or what? And what about yous, quick mix? You gonna let these other runts get all the good fighting done? That's right, we gonna crush 'em all. This here is a right and proper war! Oh, Yumis! You're in Orklands now! Hope you ain't too touched to your heads!
Yell and gnash all you want, alien. The Blood Ravens are here to finish you off.
A Yumi with some spirit! Your head's gonna be mine!
You'll meet my bolter first, filth.
I like the way you think, Yumi. This is gonna be fun.
Marine squad deployed.
That's it, boys. Give them the pointy ends. Head crushers, they's coming for ya.
Gorguts ain't so tough. Get him!
Ain't no grot lovers gonna leave me war. Chop 'em up, boys.
Boss! The head crushers is rebelling!
I can see that, you squig farmer. Shut your yap and get back to killing.
But killing who, boss? Oh, the big banner is gone! The big banner is gone! I'm the boss now, so shut it! Head crushers! We's on our own now!
What you doing, Rocket Rangers? They's coming for ya! Attack!
Told you the boss wasn't so tough. He can't even protect his own banner. Bet your Gorguts ain't so tough neither. Yeah, let's find out. Taking damage. What's your order? Fire in the hole! Ever vigilant.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Here they come! Quick necks, blast them good! You burner boy gits, they's right there! Get a burning!
I shall rally the troops to your
Big
cause.
banners burn good, don't they? That was the boss's big banner, you get? Big boss banners burn real good.
Taking damage.
I am the instrument of his will.
Fear denies faith. None shall stop us.
Golguts' big banner got blown up. Golguts is a grot herder, that one. I should be boss. No way. I's the boss now.
Moving out.
Here they come, foot stompers. Keep the trainer safe. I don't want no squiggets stomping our boys.
Xeno sighted.
Golguts' big banner just got itself stomped. We'll stomp all the Golguts' boys. The squiggers loose. Clear out, boys. Oh, no!
Strategic point identified.
Predator tank here.
Fear not the Psyker.
Yes, most beneficent one.
I stand ready. Fear not the Psyker.
Golguts let him
Marine
take them
squad
all of
deployed.
Gorg. He ain't no
Marine
boss.
squad
Get
deployed.
him!
Sir,
Predator tank
the
here.
enemy has some shred of courage.
Direct us to the enemy.
will. Make way.
Marines, there's the enemy's camp. Attack!
More humies to kill. Get to it, boys.
It's time for you to meet your misbegotten maker, Orc.
I made myself humie, and I'm gonna unmake you.
Predator tank here.
Charge.
You ain't got me yet. Got me one more surprise for you. The boss? Who is getting shot up? Ain't you the master of the obvious? Use explosives. The what? The bomb, you get. The bomb. Always have your tunnels dug and ready. You sure is smart, boss. Shut it, you git. I got me a whole war to rebuild. Now get me the gawk off of this here planet.
As they had on Tartarus, the Blood Ravens cut with surgical precision into the heart of the Orc horde on Cronus. The hardened Space Marines, sent into the depths of the Green Coast, answered the green tide with waves of bolter fire and the faith of true soldiers of the Imperium. The swamps ran red with the blood of orcs as camp after camp fell to the Blood Ravens' purge. That warlord Gorguts managed to escape Cronus weighed heavily on Captain Fuel. He surmised, correctly as it turned out, that the Orc would someday return to plague the Imperium again. In an effort to make sure no other Orcs survived, Fuel ordered a massive scorched earth campaign burning hundreds of thousands of square kilometers of jungle to purge the orcs once and for all. Eldar rely on stealth and trickery where others trust in direct force and valor. An ancient and debased people, the aliens only sully their hands in battle when they have no choice. When the Eldar's enemies at last tracked down their hidden base of operations in Tyria, the far-seer Taldir turned to a strategy of trickery. In this, she followed the ways of her ancient and deceitful race. Her forces were centered on a great reinforced hill in a remote, frozen area with very limited access. To cut off these access points, the Farseer lured Cat's Paws to Tyria. Orcs, dissatisfied with a war of Warlord Gorguts, followed advice whispered by Taldir's warlocks and camped right where they could screen the Eldar from attackers. The Eldar, nevertheless, built a substantial force of their own. Advanced webway gates allowed them to ferry troops from the Wraith ship hiding behind a holofield somewhere in the Cronus system. But these same gates were the Eldar's great weakness. If attackers could take and hold them, Taldir would be cut off from reinforcements and any hope of escape. Alone and outnumbered, the Eldar would be caught in their own trap.
All is prepared.
Excellent. Exarchracanus, take your warp spiders to their positions and then return to the Aspect Shrine.
We are on our way.
You have doubts, Harlequin?
I trust in your vision, Taldir of Oathway, but to stand surrounded by primitives makes me uneasy.
I understand your distaste, but Eldar rely on speed and stealth. We are not made for entrenched positions. The orcs, however, make for excellent tools. They will keep the supply roads closed and our true enemies weak.
And if these attackers defeat the orcs?
I do not doubt they will overcome our Cat's Paws, but it will cost them. And in their weakened state, they will face the Wailing Doom itself. The Seer Council has named the young king. Exarchracanus of the Warp Spider Shrine shall sacrifice himself to awaken our most powerful warrior, the Avatar of Cain.
None shall escape my wrath.
Captain, we have discovered an Eldar forward encampment. The Farseer herself is there.
In such an exposed location. With any luck, we may be able to eliminate the alien in one stroke.
The area is secure.
Scouts reporting for duty. Scouts awaiting orders. Getting into position.
On alert, brothers. The enemy must be nearby.
There's more than just puny Eldars here. We was right to split off from Gorguts' lot. We're gonna have us a proper war right here. War! We should use the Squiggers on them. No, leave them be. The Squiggers ain't trained yet. I don't want to get stuck scraping bits of you after their feet.
Return to the main base. Let our enemies fight amongst themselves.
Got them! Got them all!
A fast strike in and out.
The Eldar Witch is in league with Chaos. Strike quickly!
You are as deluded as that fool Eliphas, Captain Thule. I will kill you first, and then scourge any Eldar I can find.
The Bastion remains
The enemy
strong,
fights back.
Farseer. But the webway gates to your Wraith ship are vulnerable.
Our course is clear then. Protect the gates at all costs. Without them, we may never escape this world. We must drive the attackers back.
Captain, the main Xeno encampment is at the top of the hill north of here.
Excellent. We will wipe them out. The Eldar have prepared an escape, as is their cowardly nature. 3 great webway gates stand near their base. But if we can capture them, we can trap them here once and for all.
Your wise counsel belies your years.
Fear not.
To battle.
Under fire, Marine Squad deployed.
Venerate the immortal Emperor. There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Your wise counsel belies your
At
years.
your command.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no
The Emperor's chosen.
Beware the alien, the mutant.
Fear denies faith.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. The Emperor's finest reporting.
Predator at your command.
Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Predator tank here.
It cannot be.
Excellent news, Captain. By clearing the Chaos-held territory, we have linked up with the armored column from 4th Company. Further reinforcements have arrived, Captain.
Predator tank here. The machine spirit is prepared. The machine spirit is prepared.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Predator at your command.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Faith is eternal. I am the instrument of his will.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Bloody Eldar tricked me.
More of 4th Company's armor was isolated in the mountains, beyond the Orcs' encampment. They too have joined the fight.
Your will.
We'll move ahead and mark any enemy positions.
The enemy has taken a webway gate. Drive them back.
Here to serve. Here to
Taking heavy
serve.
fire.
The Wraithbone will never answer your call, outsider. Retreat now!
Position secure.
We cannot allow them to hold the gates for long. Show them no mercy, brothers and sisters. Retake the gates, or we shall never see the craft world again. The webway is closed to us now. We are trapped on this world. The Avatar of Cain has fallen. Go, all of you. Find what refuge you can in the wilderness of this world.
Escape is still possible, Farseer.
I do not deserve that title, Harlequin. My vision has failed us all. My fate is here, and I shall not flee from it.
Blood Ravens had suffered Eldar trickery on Tartarus and Rahe's paradise not long before their arrival on Cronus. In Tyria, they avenged their fallen battle brothers with alien blood. By sealing the Eldar Farseer Taldir's webway portals, they blocked any possibility of her escape. What followed was a careful hunt for every last alien in Tyria, culminating in the death of Taldir herself. The chapter's librarians, for their part, spent much of the aftermath of the battle studying the remains of the fearsome demon summoned up by the Eldar. This so-called Avatar of Cain, the savage incarnation of a blasphemous alien god, crumbled into inert matter at the battle's apex. Epistolarianteus, senior librarian on Cronus, made sure that each piece was collected, catalogued, and shipped back to the chapter librarian. In later years, this would cause the Blood Ravens no small amount of trouble. When the tide of war turned against the Tau, they faced attack in their stronghold in the city of Asharis, renamed Tashin by the aliens. The aliens were well entrenched, however, and ready to mount a vigorous defense. Shas Okais, the Tau military leader, made his headquarters in a mighty citadel in the city's center, forcing attackers to wend their way through the tight city streets, exposed to sniper fire and ambushes. Outlying bases in different quarters of the city supported his strategy, with Krut warriors and powerful armored units harassing attackers even further. The Tau's only strategic vulnerability was Unity Plaza, the city's main public space. A sophisticated communications tower there could potentially be used by an attacker to expose the stealth units positioned across the city. Okais knew, however, that his attacker's ultimate objective would be assassination, not conquest. Aunel Shiorez, a member of the mysterious ethereal caste, led the Tau forces from the citadel in Tashin. Were he to die, Tau forces would crumble. But as long as the ethereal lived, the Tau would defend Tashin against all comers.
Okais, are the troops ready?
Yes, Arnell. The Earth Caste is completing construction of the Montkar command post. Our armored units are ready to deliver the killing blow.
And our Kroot allies?
Also ready, Onel. The Kayun command post in the city's Kroot quarter is prepared, and the Shapers have readied the finest of their warriors. Stealth teams are taking position across the city, ready to strike where the enemy is weak.
Keep firing! Keep firing!
Strike teams of fire warriors and Kroot packs will defend the streets and meet the enemy head on.
Excellent, Commander. Patch me through to the troops, please.
Soldiers of the Firecast, Kroot and Vespid allies, today we stand as a bulwark against the selfish, the soulless, and the mad. Today, we must drive back our enemies from our city and from our world. Today, more than ever before, we fight for the greater good, and we will triumph!
Your Emperor does not rule here, human.
The Emperor rules all, alien. You'll learn that soon enough.
You have nothing to teach me, Zealot.
I serve mankind.
Command posts, report.
Montcar command post online, Shazo. Crisis suits ready for combat.
The Kayun post is safe in the Kroot quarter. We will defend it, Commander.
Excellent. Send strike teams at the enemy, but protect your positions. Strike teams, choose your targets and attack. For the greater good!
Attacking as ordered. Awaiting orders. Orders received.
Beware the alien, the mutant.
I am ready to serve.
Ever vigilant. Initiating attack protocol.
By the Emperor it
23.
shall be so.
Dead from above.
Bless the mind too small for doubt.
Yes, my lord.
I will purge the unclean.
Direct us to the enemy.
May the Emperor watch over us all!
Yes, my lord. Weapons at ready. Yes, my lord.
Faith is eternal.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
To the skies.
Bless the mind too small for doubt.
To the skies. What are your units?
Sir, the enemy has some shred of courage.
Take that shield. Cleanse, purge, kill.
What would you have me
Apothecary ready. How can I serve?
Taking hit.
Team leaders, engage the enemy.
Awaiting orders. Destroy the armor.
Strike teams Delta and Gamma, go! And good hunting.
Time to feed, little ones.
Men, we must withdraw.
Weapons at ready. time. No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I propose.
With courage and honor.
Directly to the injured. None shall stop us.
Predator at your command.
Initiating attack for direct us to grip. Apothecary ready.
They're in the quarter. The Kion command post is gone.
Do not surrender to despair. We have many forces left yet.
Brothers, we have located their communications tower. Take it for the chapter!
Strike teams, deploy to Unity Plaza. Defend that tower. The enemy has taken the Unity Plaza communications array.
This is the judgment of the righteous, scum!
Team Sigma, they are targeting the array to disrupt your stealth fields. Fall back.
No servant Emperor shall fall.
You cannot hope to prevail against the greater good.
Fall back!
Difficult, to be sure, but it shall be done.
I follow your commands.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
The enemy has overwhelmed us. The Montcar command post has fallen.
Take heart, fire warriors. The greater good shall prevail.
Target spotted! Eliminate that Xeno, brothers!
Your murderous ways condemn you to barbarity, Space Marine.
Fire warriors, beat these humans back. Protect Onel at all costs.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
May you lead us to victory.
They are inside the Citadel. Crisis suits, attack. All crisis teams, engage the enemy.
Their attacks are as weak as their faith.
For terror!
Onel is dead. We cannot win.
Fall back, now! All forces, fall back. Evacuate the city. We will return, Onel, to Tau for burial. There is nothing left for us here.
During the earlier Damocles Gulf Crusade, the Tau Empire had repelled the Nova Marines who landed on Cronus. In their assault on Asharis, the Blood Ravens more than avenged the Nova Marines' defeat. Much as the Third Company had during the Battle of Magna Bonum on Tartarus, the Blood Ravens' Fourth Company fought its way through the streets of Asharis, one block at a time, pushing back at the Tau Fire Warriors and Kroot Carnivores with steely determination. The Tau commander, Kais, did manage, however, to cheat the Blood Ravens of one prize, namely, the body of the ethereal Shihores, which would undoubtedly have ended up understudy in the Chapter Librarium and Apothecarion. As it was, Apothecary Gordian spent many days collecting the alien blood samples left behind when the Tau withdrew with the corpse of their slain ethereal. The full extent of the Necron presence on Cronus did not become clear until those opposing them launched raids into the catacombs under the Thur Abyss Plateau. The first Necron massacres on the planet had occurred there, and their enemies expected to find some sort of alien bastion. Instead, they found an entryway into the underworld. Garbled reports from doomed scouts sent into the cavernous passageways revealed a network of catacombs honeycombing the entire plateau. Some of these now stood hollowed out, while others served as staging grounds for Necron forces. Worst of all, however, were the deeper tunnels, where row upon row of Necrons still stood, slowly waking to join their lord's global genocide. The attackers settled on a dangerous gambit. A strike force would enter the catacombs and plant a massive explosive device deep in the main cavern. An explosion there would collapse the entire network, crushing or sealing off the legions of still dormant Necrons and shattering those already risen. It remained to be seen if anyone could deliver this device, much less escape in time to continue the fight across Cronus.
Fall back and regroup!
Creatures, at long last you have found the tranquility of death. I was like you once, clinging to life and blind to the truth. When I uncovered the truth, I too shuddered and paled with fear. Deep in these catacombs, I was remade. Here, my brethren slumbered for eons, while the living grew like weeds. My lord knew this day would come. He had plans for us all. We would purge this world once more. So come, poor victims of life. We will grant you tranquility in these crypts. Cronus will be a tomb world once more.
Captain, the Tech Marines report that the plasma bomb is ready.
Thank you, brother. We must now deliver it into the belly of these alien catacombs and bring the sky crashing down upon these Necrons.
Though it may cost our lives, we will not fail the chapter.
We fail if we give our lives needlessly, brother. To die in the chapter's service is praiseworthy, but not if it leaves us without the means to fight the battles to come.
Your leadership is our most valuable resource, Captain. You above all must survive to continue
I shall not die on this day. And so I will, brother.
Captain, our sensors are picking up unknown energy readings from these points.
We'll have to find out what's there. I don't want any surprises on the way out, Sergeant.
You have penetrated but the very surface of our catacombs. More and more of us rise from the depths with every passing moment.
The energies are coming from that alien artifact. It must be some form of weapon. Destroy it before they can target our men.
We are deathless interlopers.
You will
Under the shadow of the
ground!
beacon of unlife, the fallen rise again.
Orders received.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
I am ready to serve again.
Engaging the enemy. Direct us to the enemy. Moving out. Ever vigilant.
Beware the alien, the mutant.
I await your instructions.
Faith is eternal.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. These particular catacombs seem devoid of Necron defenders. If we can find a second access point, perhaps we can use them to our advantage.
The enemy has some shred of courage. The Emperor dies my reign.
Another Necron artifact. Destroy it!
Darkness veils your eyes and dulls your senses. Before the beacon of the Deceiver, we are like deadly shadows, hidden from your sight.
I shall rally the troops to your cause. I accept the challenge. All shields feel the Emperor's wrath!
What would you have me do?
What's your order? Let the grenade fly!
Even in death I still serve.
Under fire! Fear our wrath, scum!
With courage and honor.
I am ready to serve again.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
I accept the challenge.
Predator at your command. His will be done.
Faith is purest when it is unquestioned.
Taking damage.
Another Necron artifact. Destroy it!
Time
enemy has some
bends
shred of
to the
courage.
will of the Catan, fools.
Land speeder
Come
deployed.
before the chronometron beacon and be frozen into the stillness of death.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. Confirm. Necron monoliths.
Taking hits.
Brothers, destroy these Xeno abominations before they rise to attack us!
Who requires my aid?
Through the destruction of
What's
our
your order?
enemies do we
At
earn
your
our
command.
salvation.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Strategic point identified. Direct us to the enemy.
Another Necron artifact. Destroy it!
All
Taking
machines
hits.
serve the Catan in the end. Bring your vehicles before the beacon of the Void Dragon and watch as they turn against you.
No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it. No servant of the Emperor shall fall if I can help it.
We are united in service. Excellent. Another access to the emptied catacombs. We can move troops through here with ease.
With every moment, more of us wake from the slumber of ages. We will never stop coming from the depths of this plateau until you are all dead.
Knowledge is power.
I follow your command.
What would you have me
Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose? Through the destruction of our enemies do we earn our salvation.
Today the enemy shall know.
Their attacks are as weak as their faith!
We bring
By the Emperor it shall be so.
Under fire.
All shields fear the Emperor's wrath!
What are your needs?
Strike them down with all
We
your
stand ready.
Praise the Emperor.
There is no such thing as
How can I
innocence.
serve?
Only to please
I accept the challenge.
Land Raider at your disposal.
Drop me here and await further orders. Praise the Emperor. Brothers, the plasma bomb is planted. We make for the surface. Be swift.
Land Raider at your
Fools! You will never leave these catacombs. Our technologies are fully active again, and your deaths are now certain.
Taking heavy fire.
My power armor will protect.
Bring them back, my lord. The living are escaping. My lord, the living have...
The final assault against the Necrons in the catacombs under the Thur Abyss Plateau became the thing of legend among the Blood Ravens. Descending into that sepulchral underworld, the Battle Brothers must have felt cut off from the Emperor's light altogether. Nevertheless, they fought with all the courage and steel of the Imperium's finest, bringing holy fire to the enemies of all life. Those brothers who emerged from that charnel underworld marked their armors with a small elongated skull, emblematic of their fallen Necron foes. The chapter's second company, which contributed most of the forces sent into Thur Abyss, would add the Necron skull to its heraldry and adopt the motto, "Victory over Death."
It was during the Horus Heresy that the influence of chaos first drove Space Marine against Space Marine. Cronus witnessed some of this terrible fighting, and the heretics of those ancient times left behind them terrible artifacts. In the desolate Ares Badlands stood one such talisman, an ancient icon of the blood god Khorne. With war sweeping Cronus once more, a demon within the icon awoke. It fed on the souls of those slain in combat, and promised gifts to whoever would slake its thirst for blood. Even the warriors of the Imperium ended up feeding the fiend as they fought across the Badlands to prevent others from claiming this prize. The faithful tried to ignore the whispers the demon slipped into their minds, but every death still fed its dark appetite. In the end, whoever controlled the Ares Badlands would gain a measure of the demon's fury, allowing them to launch attack after attack against their enemies.
Yes, blood.
Death has arrived.
The enemy is attacking!
Kill more of them.
Command, I have waited long for this day.
Yes, just a few souls more. The power of the Blood God shall be yours.
Upon arriving on Cronus, General Lucas Alexander became Governor Militant and set about reclaiming the planet for the Imperium. When his enemies launched attacks on his capital, he prepared to repel them with extreme prejudice. Experts in planetary defense, the men of the Imperial Guard were heavily dug in and fortified in Victory Bay. Any attacker would face well-armed and well-supplied soldiers, backed by powerful armored columns and artillery positions. The Guard's only real weakness was its morale. Although most soldiers served honorably, the men of the regiment's 5th Company had proven less than stalwart, and were placed under command of Regimental Commissar Anton Gebet in a forward base on the northern shore of the Victoria River. Without Gebet's whip, the company and its base would surely fold. Other companies took position in forward bases in more sensitive areas, ready to drive the enemy off. Still, determined attackers could overrun those positions. Governor Alexander remained confident, however. Indeed, any opponent who made it past his forward positions would find themselves staring down the barrel of the massive Hellstorm cannon of an Imperator Titan.
Fifth Company, this is the moment of truth. You will not fear. You will not falter. You will not give a single step to the enemy.
But sir, if you will not serve in combat, then you will serve on the firing line.
Enemies of the Imperium, hear me. You have come here to die. The immortal Emperor is with us, and we are invincible. His soldiers will strike you down. His war machines will crush you under their treads. His mighty guns will bring the very sky crashing down upon you. You cannot win. The Emperor has given us his greatest weapon to wield. So make yourselves ready. We are the 1st Cronus Regiment, and today is our victory day.
General Alexander, this is your last chance. We purge this world under the authority of the Chapter Master of the Blood Ravens. Withdraw your men to orbit, and our conflict can still end peacefully.
I have the utmost respect for the Emperor's Space Marines and their millennia of service, Captain Thule. But my orders are explicit and come directly from Segmentum Command. I cannot withdraw.
Then the time for talk is over.
Mission accomplished.
You won't take Victory Bay that easily. Take it back from the men.
Sir, yes, sir.
Push back the front line, men.
We won't let you down, sir.
The Emperor protects us. Demons and heretics will fall before us.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
Under fire.
Second platoon, attack!
Dead from above. Direct us to the enemy.
What would you have me do? Space Marines. Oh, this'll be ugly.
First Company, hold the enemy back, no matter the cost.
My power armor will protect.
Fear denies faith. At your command. To the skies.
Yes. We await your command.
There is no such thing as innocence.
Your
Only
wise
degrees of
counsel belies your years. My brothers, we are together
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. I will crush those who stand before me.
We must disrupt this attack. Tell the Vindicare Temple to eliminate their commander.
One chance is all I need. Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Fire control! Initiate strafing run! Liberators, the enemy has made it to the northern shore. Redeploy to drive them back.
I speak his word.
Fear denies faith.
Moving out. His will be done.
Yes, mighty
The
lord.
enemies of man cannot stand before us.
To me, my
Military
brothers.
ready.
Predator at your command.
Taking damage.
Approaching target.
Faith is purest when it is unquestioning.
Firing solution plotted.
Now you will see what it means to face the Imperial Guard. Artillery, open fire! Fire control, initiate strafing run.
Pull back! Look out! Here they come!
Second Mechanized Company, the enemy is at your doorstep. Push them back, damn it!
Death or healing. I turned off which you see. Engaging the enemy.
With courage and honor.
Here to serve.
Sergeant, get me control of those streets.
By the Emperor, you will have it.
I follow your commands.
The enemy has knocked out Second Company's fire control system. Our air support is gone.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Predator at your command.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
We're under fire! Third Company, hold the line! The Emperor demands it!
I have waited long for this day.
I accept the challenge.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Burn, heretic.
Brothers, regroup!
Our faith holds us.
Charge! Go, go, go!
On my command, fire the Titan cannon. Fire! Begin recharge. I want that gun firing again. Attacking forces. This is Governor Militant Lucas Alexander. Your commander is dead. You cannot win. Lay down your arms or be destroyed.
The Emperor protects.
Even in death I still serve.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. Commissar Gebbet has fallen, General, and your soldiers are in open revolt. Surely you can see the end is at hand.
The blood of the Emperor's servants is on your hands, Space Marine. The Titan cannon power grid is under attack. Redirect fire to protect it and initiate repairs.
I will ease the machine's pain.
Just keep it online, Tech Priest.
I am under attack!
Protect those generators, men. The power grid is gone, but the Emperor is still with us. Give them hell, men!
My lord, the enemy is building generators to feed power to the Titan cannon. This will allow them to fire the great gun.
Damnation! Attention, all troops! The enemy has control of the Titan gun. Use extreme caution when passing through the trench.
Time for payback!
May the Emperor watch over us all!
Yes.
No servant of the Emperor shall fall.
At last, back to war.
Fear not, Poseidon. I speak his words.
It is better to die for the Emperor than
My
live for
faith is my
yourself.
shield.
These Space Marines are gripped by madness, men. They fight against the Emperor's holy will.
I will not be called a traitor, General.
You haven't silenced me yet, Blood Raven.
The Emperor protects. For terror!
Taking
By the
damage.
Emperor it shall be so.
The command post is gone. We can't hold them back much longer. We can't allow the Titan cannon to fall into their hands. Overload the core.
For the Emperor!
When the Blood Ravens leveled the Governor Militant's palace in Victory Bay, they brought an end to a sad conflict within the Imperium. Both Captain Thule and Governor Alexander were acting under orders of their superiors, and neither could back down when those orders brought them into conflict. Captain Thule and Chaplain Nicholas went so far as to praise the slain governor for his stalwart dedication to his orders. With his death, they arranged for the transport of the surviving guardsmen off-world. Most were sent towards Segmentum Command, with testimonials that they had done their regiment proud. The Blood Ravens were less forgiving to the rebellious guardsmen of the 5th Company. Although these men had shouted their loyalty to the Emperor's Angels of Death upon the death of Commissar Gebbet, the Space Marines showed them no favor. Indeed, these guardsmen had taken up arms against their regiment, and the Blood Ravens judged them traitors to be executed. In a foul shrine in the Deimos Peninsula, lost souls summoned the Black Apostle Eliphas to Cronus. There, the Word-Bearers raised their black temples and launched their assault on the world. Eldritch energies split the earth with abyssal fissures and remade the lush jungles into a nightmare landscape, pulsing with ruinous energies. A master demagogue, Eliphas, made an advantage of the fractious nature of those bent to chaos. Instead of relying on a unified defense, he allowed his champions and cult leaders to establish their own satellite temples, where they could pursue their own dark rituals. Any attacker who hoped to defeat the Word-Bearers would have to run a bloody gauntlet of heretics, including some of the Legion's most veteran Chaos Space Marines. Indeed, killing the heretics on Cronus was pointless so long as the Great War Portal and Eliphas's Bastion remained open. The dark spells of the sorcerers Amphion and Zethus maintained this massive rend in the fabric of creation, granting Eliphas endless reinforcements. So long as the Deimos portal remained open, there could be no victory on Cronus.
With the 37 keys of Tzeentch, we open the way for our brothers. With the 1,000 whispers of Slaanesh, we call to them. With the 12 plagues of Nurgle, we fell their enemies. And with the mighty axe of Khorne, we cut open the world for them.
Yes, come forth to bear the word of chaos. Hear my warnings, unbelievers, carried to your minds by the power of the Prince of Excess himself. We have raised altars in this land, so that we may sacrifice you to our gods. Veterans of 10 millennia of unholy war wait to grind you beneath the treads of their mighty boots. The chosen of Khorne hunger to add you to their bloody tally. The blood god himself has marked this land and will claim your skulls for his throne. There is no hope in opposing the inevitable. Put down your arms, unbelievers, and bow before the forces of chaos undivided. Welcome, Captain. Have you seen the truth at last?
I won't listen to your lies, heretic.
Then I won't lie to you, brother. You've been lied to enough. Faith is purest when it is unquestioned.
Captain, the heretics have several battle brothers trapped by foul magics.
We will not leave our brothers to die. Eliminate that heretical sorcerer.
Your men's screams feed the warp gods, just as their blood feeds this land.
Their deaths shall be avenged in blood, traitor.
Taking damage. The area is secure above. We are the Emperor's chosen. Fire in the hole! Awaiting orders. Weapons at ready. It is time. Engaging the enemy. Faith is our shield. Commencing attack.
The legions of chaos are without end, intruder. You cannot prevail here.
Your wise counsel belies your years.
None can stand.
Cling to your hope, my friend. It will make your destruction all the sweeter.
The Emperor protects.
Faith is our shield. You crush the enemies of the Imperium.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. While the enemies of the Emperor still
Warriors of
walk
the
around, they can
Inquisition
be
are yours to
damaged.
command.
They do not have a prayer.
Under fire!
I stand ready. I speak his word.
What are your needs?
Predator at your command.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
You are intruders here. Your sacrifice will feed the gods of chaos.
What's your order? The battlefield awaits. Damage. The battlefield awaits. Who requires my aid?
I accept the challenge. Faith is purest when it is unquestioned. Do the wrongs, kill them all.
There is no such thing as innocence.
Faith and duty. Space Marines,
The warriors of the Inquisition are yours to command. The battlefield awaits.
I am the instrument of his
praise the Emperor.
Taking heads. The battlefield awaits.
There is no such thing as innocence.
Command me.
Degrees of
The Ordo Malleus has sent us to aid. Ancient ruins, Captain. There are traitors all over it.
Purge them! We must recover those relics!
At your command.
The Emperor's finest reporting.
Ever vigilant.
It is better to die for the Emperor than
We
live
stand ready. Direct us to the enemy.
my knowledge is at your disposal.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Squad morale restored.
Land Raider armored transport here.
At your command. Destroy the
Our
enemy.
foe approaches.
Come, brothers. Let us welcome you home.
You stopped being our brothers when you betrayed the Emperor, filth.
Brotherhood is not lessened when one brother is foolish, Captain. You can still be forgiven.
What would you have me do? While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. Faith is purest when it is unquestioned.
This is the judgment of the righteous.
The battle's not ours! Retreat!
This is the judgment of the righteous.
He who stands with me shall be my brother. We will not falter another step! This day shall be a glorious one for the
Sent us to aid you.
Land Raider at your disposal. Predator at your command.
Your wise counsel belies your ears. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Land Raider at your disposal. Predator at your command.
By the Emperor it shall be so.
here are not strong enough.
It is a poor shepherd who blames his flock, Apostle. This failure is yours and yours alone.
No, I will not go to the Basilica of Torments again.
Fear not, Apostle. The Basilica is reserved for those who may redeem themselves.
No. No!
You will have no such chance.
The Blood Raven's assault on the Black Temples of the Deimos Peninsula replayed the tragic battles of the Horus Heresy. Once again, Space Marine fought Space Marine. One side holding true to the Emperor's light, the other fallen into blackest heresy. The Blood Ravens faced this battle with zeal, anxious to bring down those who had betrayed all they stood for. In the end, the Blood Ravens weathered the assault of demons and traitors alike, closing the warp gate that was feeding the heretical army, and bringing down the fiendish Black Apostle who led it. As for the desecrated temples and foul shrines that dotted the landscape, the librarians of the chapter cataloged and recorded all their contents. They then undertook the safe transport of these black artifacts to their librarium, where they could be safely destroyed. After many long and bloody battles, the Blood Ravens finally completed their purge of the planet Cronus. The battle barge Litany of Fury remained in close orbit, imposing a strict prohibition on any visits to the world, while the Fifth Company maintained the Castellum Incorruptus in North Vandia. The Imperial Guard Segmentum Command lodged protest for the Blood Ravens' actions, reporting them to the Inquisition. The Blood Ravens successfully defended their actions, convincing their interrogators that General Alexander should have bowed to the Blood Ravens' orders and withdrawn. Nevertheless, the Inquisition kept a watchful eye on the chapter, for the rumors of hoarded relics never fully abated. Likewise, many in the Guard's command structure never forgot the blood shed on Cronus. And indeed, the darkest time in the chapter's history began soon after the war's end.